Hello and welcome back to Focus Atlanta. Thanks so much for continuing to watch. We're going to close out the show with something fun, something exciting happening in Castleberry Hills. I'm here with Zane Major.
Glad to be a part of your show. Thank you for having me, Keisha.
I got to start at the beginning. What is the Commons at Castleberry?
Absolutely. So the Commons at Castleberry is a community fest, an event that we're holding. The Commons at Castleberry Soccer Fest is something that we stood up as part of the World Cup. We wanted to make sure inside of the Castleberry Hill neighborhood that we had something, to use a line that the mayor used. The World Cup didn't happen to us, but it happened with us. So we felt it was important to create an event that really allow members of the Castleberry Hill neighborhood to engage and enjoy the World Cup, and not just have the World Cup happen to us. So our land holdings sits about 2 blocks from the stadium. So as you can see, we're very close, and we just wanted to create an opportunity for the community and local stakeholders to come out and enjoy all the festivities.
It's such an exciting time in the city, and you're right. It's not, just even if it's not in your backyard, as it clearly is in yours, you can take part, you can enjoy. What types of things do you want your neighbors to come and enjoy during Soccer Fest?
Absolutely. So the first thing, say we have all the games playing. So when you come, you'll be able to participate in everything that is FIFA World Cup. So whether it is a Atlanta game, or some of the dates that we have coming up are non-Atlanta games. We do have one semifinals game, but you'll be able to take part in the games that are going on. And then additionally, local food truck vendors. We have worked with a curated list of Atlanta business owners and suppliers to allow them to come out, sell their products and offerings. So really, it's just a collaborative approach to, hey, everything Atlanta, with the World Cup happening behind us.
I love that. Now, Zane, you and I must have been on the same page, because my next question was, how does this impact the local entrepreneurs who are, not only not in that area, but do they have an opportunity to partake?
Yeah, absolutely. So being a member of the Russell organization, Russell H.J. Russell organization, we live in this area. Our headquarters were in this area for almost 45 years. So, and now today, that headquarters is the Russell Center for Innovation for Entrepreneurs. And when we started the planning here, we thought, you know what, that is the right group of individuals to reach out to. So we have reached out to a list of over 50 stakeholders and entrepreneurs around the Russell Innovation Center universe. And those are the people that are really at the Commons, engaging with the local community and allowing them to sell their products and their offerings each during each event.
And I've got to say, I'm native to the area. Born and raised born and raised Georgia girl. But why is the community neighborhood connectivity so important? Has always been so important to the Russell family.
Mhm. I think HJ said it best. When he looked out at this area, he felt that downtown Atlanta was going to come this way. And you're seeing that today. Obviously, the stadium behind me is one of the big economic drivers of that. But when you think about all of the other developments that are happening around this area, whether it is the South Downtown development or Centennial Yards development, you are starting to see downtown Atlanta and the event component of Atlanta start to move this direction. So for us, it has been a long-term vision of how do we create um, how do we create activity, and frankly, how do we create value for the in-place environment? Because one of the unique things about Castleberry Hill as a neighborhood, it is one of the oldest neighborhoods in the city of Atlanta, and it is actually a neighborhood. It sits at the highest point in the city of Atlanta, so that's why it's called Castleberry Hill. So for us, there's a lot of established community here, and we just want to enhance and make sure that we're emphasizing that community and showing off all the unique offerings of that community, whether it is arts or entrepreneurship, business, restaurants, bars, all of those things that were already in place before everyone else tried to come around us, and make sure that we're it's happening with us, not to us.
I love it. Well, you know what? You guys are doing a fantastic job. I can't wait to get over there myself. For those who are like me, where can we learn more? Is there a website that you could give?
Absolutely. So the Commons at Castleberry Hill, it's going to be your first. I'm also sitting in the space where we're doing a pop up with a local vendor, Highland Bakery. As part of the Commons events, we have a kid play area, and Steam Sports is the one running that event for us, and they have just about 2 blocks south of the Commons at Castleberry a mini soccer pitch that they have done with Atlanta United Foundation, the Russell Foundation. They have a community outreach program that they are offering as well, where it really centers around children and sports and allowing them to grow their worth around that as well. So those are really the three places that you can find this. The Commons at Castleberry, highlandbakery.com, highlandbakeryandkitchen.com, and steamsports.com.
And thank you, Zane, for mentioning the family aspect for the kids. I totally forgot about the kids. I got so excited for myself, I forgot about the kids. So thank you for mentioning that.
It
It is
is a big
always a pleasure
component.
to have you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Keisha.
Absolutely. All right. It is the Commons at Castleberry. Please take the opportunity to go to the website. You might want to go to the website first and peruse and see how you want to, navigate your trip down to Castleberry Hills. But then once you get there, just be a part of the community. Just be a part of the fun. Soak it all up. The World Cup is not going to be here every year. This is your opportunity to get in and enjoy what's going on right in the neighborhood surrounding. Thanks, guys, for tuning in to this week's episode of Focus Atlanta. I hope to see you next week here on CBS Atlanta.